IGN Live at E3 2013, streaming at you on IGN, YouTube.com/E3, IGN's Xbox Live app, Roku, and pancake places across the nation. Probably not that one, but it would be pretty cool to watch while eating pancakes. Up next, we have the long-awaited return of Miss Bayonetta herself. Here's Bayonetta 2.
As I live and breathe, Corey, you're
Greg,
back.
I am back.
More Mario Kart.
It's actually, we brought back
Bayonetta.
new
It's
game.
Bayonetta 2. I'm sorry, I screwed up. Did you know that Bayonetta's hair is her clothes?
Actually, that is actually a really good observation. I don't think everybody knows that.
Just letting everyone know. That's
I think
we're going
you
to
know
see
your
some
stuff.
footage here. Tell me all about Bayonetta 2. What are we up at? What is she up to this time?
So Bayonetta is back,
Yeah.
and I don't know if everyone's familiar with the first game, but of course this game, you know, is the original. Of course, was this over-the-top action game from Platinum Games.
And this one's totally grounded, realistic.
This one, yeah, you know, we are actually upping the ante even more. Bayonetta has some new moves. Actually, she's got, you know, in the first game you had your guns, you had dual-wielding guns. She has guns on her boots.
In her boots, yeah.
In her boots.
That was the big thing.
Very iconic. In this game, she's actually upgraded. She's also, in addition to guns, she has whips in her boots as well.
Okay.
And she can also dual-wield swords as well. Here, to kind of set the stage for what we're showing here at E3, this first opening scene here, you get a little bit of Bayonetta's new makeover that she's had.
Yeah, a lot of
actually.
people flipped out. The trailer debuts. They see the new Bayonetta during the Nintendo Direct, and then oh my God, she cut her hair. Everybody flips out.
She got a haircut. She's not one to, you know, be content with the same mold. She has to reinvent herself here.
Just like you and me, huh?
Just like you and me, you know. A little bit different, but
Okay, well, yeah, she seems like she has a more exciting life fighting on an F-16 jet here.
yeah, I mean, this first scene we're seeing here takes place on this fighter jet going through this downtown cityscape. All the while you're fighting these angelic centaurs. You know, this kind of over-the-top action is par for the course for Bayonetta fans that, you know, have come to expect these just crazy non-stop action.
You're talking about, you know, for Bayonetta fans, all these things, over-the-top action. This, you know, is a Wii U exclusive. Why did you guys feel like you needed to get this game and put it on the Wii U?
You know, one of the reasons we're really excited to have this game exclusive to Wii U is, for one thing, you know, we want to have experiences for players of all ranges. So
Right.
whether or not, you know, we've got, you know, games like Mario Kart 8, which are great for everyone.
Yeah,
and
it
obviously this game is not quite for everyone.
Sure.
But, you know, the first game being rated M, of course.
It's important to take care of that quote-unquote hardcore fan base, right?
Absolutely. And those hardcore fans that enjoyed the original Bayonetta, you're going to come to find out that they're pulling no punches and bringing that exact same content back. Here you actually get a glimpse of Jeanne. You may remember from the first game, or fans may remember from the first game, as kind of playing the role of your rival. She is back in Bayonetta 2. Jeanne kind of plays the role of a little more of a sidekick this time. Here we're seeing Bayonetta perform torture attacks, which it's not enough to just, you know...
Not enough just to beat these enemies. You gotta torture them.
You've got to put them on a bladed treadmill and truly punish them. There's also a torture attack I really like where you basically come up behind a centaur and almost like you're spanking him into a guillotine, and then the blade drops down. And,
You should put that on the back of the box. Spank a centaur into a guillotine. Now, my mom watches everything I do, but she doesn't understand these video games. For anybody who's just getting introduced to Bayonetta for the first time, who is she? Why are centaurs fighting her on a plane?
So there's actually quite an in-depth story to the game. Bayonetta is what is called an Umbra Witch.
Okay.
And in the first game, there's the guillotine we mentioned earlier there. She is an Umbra Witch, and in the first game, you actually found yourself fighting angels throughout the game. Now, in this game, you're going to be fighting angels again. However, you're going to find yourself fighting, at certain points, demons as well. So there's a little bit of a mix. And
finally, the demons are getting their due, too.
Right. So there's a little bit of mystery yet. We haven't unveiled all of the story yet, but really showing off some of the gameplay. One thing that Bayonetta is also able to do now that's new to the series is what we call the Umbran Climax.
Okay.
The Umbran Climax, up in the upper left, there's another torture attack, kind of like a bear claw. The Umbran Climax, once you fill up your magic gauge in the upper left meter there, when those blue circles become filled all the way up, you can actually unleash this special attack where you unleash these infernal weaves where demons are coming out and just causing massive damage. And development team, you know, it really basically substantially kind of heightens the sense of release, if you will.
You're having fun with this title name, aren't you? The Umbra Climax. Yeah, I'm sure it heightens the release quite a bit.
Gives you kind of the sense of power and euphoria.
Bayonetta pulls no punches, even here on the Wii U. Now, we're showing the picture-in-picture, seeing what the tablet looks like, the tablet controller. Is this one I could play it disconnected? I could just watch the screen the whole time?
You can. The game supports off-TV play fully. So, again, if the TV's in use, you can take the game off and just play solely using the Wii U gamepad.
One of the best features of the Wii U.
It is a great feature, definitely. Right now, of course, the fighter jet has kind of split into pieces. The actions move towards this speeding train. You've got this Jean there on the F6. There's so much going on right now. Yeah, it's hard to even do play-by-play
exactly,
right
now.
Right. Kind of whipping. Oh, right now he's actually going to go start kicking this guy in the face here with Bayonetta's boots.
For the developers, for Platinum making this game, is this kind of a test to show what the Wii U can do? I mean, this looks like Bayonetta from PS3 and 360.
It's definitely going to be utilizing the power of the Wii U. Absolutely. One of the cool things they've actually done with the Wii U gamepad as well.
There's the climax button.
Yeah, exactly. You see that huge infernal weave coming out. Even though she's got short hair, she's still got the infernal weave.
Yeah, that's what you see. As she uses her powers, her costume goes away for a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Still swimsuit territory. I wear the same kind of outfit once in a while. This is all hair.
Right. But one thing the development team has added actually to this game, you do have your core control. So you've got your left analog control stick for moving Bayonetta and your traditional buttons. But for those fans that are maybe a little bit more intimidated by just how many button presses they might have to do, the game will support touchscreen controls as well. You can actually use the stylus to tap enemies, slide the stylus across the touchscreen to evade. Makes it a little bit more accessible. But the game, again, does have both control schemes. So really cool thing they're doing. Little moments of contemplation here in between the action. Sometimes you got to slow things down.
You got it. You got to take. There's nothing like the beauty of a subway car train flipping through the air, and then this monster. This is one of the demons, I'm assuming.
This is actually an angel here.
See, this
that
is
we're
not
fighting.
what angels look
you
like.
You can see kind of the halo on the angel here, but.
If he was to come try to save me, I'd be like, no, you can leave me right now.
Jean actually joined up here, and Jean is actually helping you defeat this angel here. She's actually being controlled by AI right now.
I was going to say, yeah, she can be controlled by another player?
At our software showcase Tuesday morning, we actually revealed for the first time that this game will support a 2-player standalone mode. We haven't gone into detail about what that'll be quite yet, but players can look forward to hearing more details about that soon.
When's Bayonetta coming up?
The game will be coming out for Wii U in 2014.
Gotcha.
Don't have a final release date yet.
Yeah, I'm used to that with you. You come on this show, you show me great games, and like, wait for them.
We've actually got a ton of great games right around the corner. We've got New Super Luigi U coming in June.
Yeah.
We've got Pikmin 3 right in August following that. Wonderful 101.
You were ready.
September.
You knew I was going to throw you under the bus about this release date thing again.
So here we've got, again, Jean and Bayonetta teaming up. Looks like we've almost taken out
Double climax. They're climaxing together. Now we're fighting in New York? Or just a city?
I actually don't know the actual city name, but here we go.
Oh, good lord. There you go, Wii U. Now she's summoning what here?
So this is where a kind of a demon has kind of come out of this skyscraper here, and this is where things start to get a little weird.
And now we're up to a gig. Oh, hold on a second. Now things are where things start to get a little weird. Okay, all right. You and I have different definitions of weird.
So the interesting thing, of course, in classic Platinum game style, you're going to be rated on your score. So again,
right.
Lots of replayability here. Terry got the silver medal there. But again, this demon dragon kind of come out of this skyscraper named Gamora, this infernal demon.
Sure.
And the interesting thing again is that in the previous game you were really fighting angels, and now you're actually going to be going up against this demon for some reason unknown.
This is a boss fight right here? Is that what we're coming up to?
This is, yeah, I mean, you could call this a boss fight, absolutely. This thing is a giant beast for sure. This is...
What, she got her spirit knocked out of her?
Jean is kind of getting taken here a little bit, so...
That's bad news, Corey. You don't want that to happen.
It's not good.
I hate it when my spirit gets knocked out of me by giant dragons I summoned with my hair.
So Bayonetta here is going to be flying here for the last scene in this E3 demo, taking on this beast.
And this is where things get crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you know, fighting angelic centaurs on a
Totally
jet,
normal.
It's another day in the life of Bayonetta, right?
Man, do you ever go and talk to the developers and like, how do you guys come up with any of this? Where are you getting these ideas?
You know, the fun thing is they are just incredibly creative. Mr. Inaba and his team just get, you know, the ideas that they implement in these games to basically one-up and create kind of these ultimate action games is it's incredible.
And I do enjoy that we moved from megaton to gigaton. You've been paying attention to the combos down there. Good Lord.
The fight kind of just continuously
it's one of those, I can't even talk over it because it's just I gotta see what the hell's happening. Look at
Here's
her.
the red that you can kind of see. Those are her whips coming out of her boots there.
And in the lipstick mark, of course, targeting.
Yeah,
so
that's
you know
kind
who you're
of
after,
letting you know
ready.
where to target. And you've also got, you can see your combos on the right, so that can kind of help you build up your, of course, your points to get a high score.
Right.
As well as kind of your magic gauge up there in the upper left.
Looks like the buildings are floating into the sky. That's always bad. You don't want that to happen when you're fighting demons of some kind.
One thing as well that fans may remember from the first game is you have witch time, so evading at the last moment can kind of slow down time, so you can get in, a few more hits.
What are some of the control enhancements or improvements? Criticisms from the first game that made it into here?
That's a good question. I actually don't know too many of the criticisms from the control side. I know, the one thing that players can do. I know a lot of players can kind of jump in, and you can just kind of hit, start hitting the punch and kick button, and you can do well. But if you want to actually do as much damage as possible and get that high score, each action will matter.
There's a nuance to the combat.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So it feels really good the more you play, the better you can become. And you've also got different modes of difficulty. So
I think he's trying to surrender. If you would just stop punching him in the face, I think he would peaceably leave.
It's like he's almost got this Gamora down.
Someone's about to die. You got red stuff coming in from the side.
Pull out the Umbran climax here.
Of course.
There we go. We also do have a real-life Bayonetta over in our booth this year. So if you'd like
I don't want to meet her. Look what she's doing to this thing. Good Lord, Corey, come on.
Unless you are an angel or a very large demon, I think you are okay.
I'm a very large dork. I'm more worried about that. Here's the final cutscene, I'm assuming. Oh, yeah. Goodness gracious. Ah, there you go.
Got the Infernal Demon here. Infernal Weave, I should say.
See, like I said in the beginning, her hair, that's her clothes. I mean,
Not
you
a lot
didn't
of
know
people know that.
I know.
No,
I'm kind of what you call a Bayonetta expert.
You came prepared.
I did all my research. I'm banishing him back to hell. Or wherever he may have come from. Oh my God. There are the boots, there's the hair, there's the body.
And there's Jean.
So is that kind of where the story kicks off to an extent? Now we have to go try to save Jean?
Again, the story, we haven't gone into too much detail about the exactly what's going to be taking place, but you can expect a lot of twists, a lot of turns, a lot
way
of
to dodge the question,
non-stop
Corey,
action, and a lot of Umbran climax.
So. You love saying that. You love you get away with saying that. Umbran climax. Feels pretty good. Corey, thank you so much. Bayonetta's out in 2014 sometime.
2014.
Only on the Wii U.
Only on the Wii U.
All right, thanks for your time.
Thanks, Greg.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Bayonetta kicking the crap out of a giant dragon and using her hair to do it. I don't know what else to say. How can anything top that? Let's find out from my angel, Naomi Kyle.
Thanks, Greg. Also, I'm digging Bayonetta's haircut. It's pretty cute. Coming up next, we're going to have a look at the Elder Scrolls Online, so definitely stay put.